beautiful day in Wellington. Stevie, must be a pretty good time to be a Phoenix player at the moment as well. Things going well. What's the feeling like in the team as you head off to Perth?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the confidence is definitely there. Last team performance was spot on. But yeah, we know it's a tough ask. We've still got a lot of games to go, and we're not getting carried away. The good thing about the boys is they're not getting themselves too high, and even when we lose, we don't get too low. So it's got a good mentality going through the group, and the spirit's very high there.
January was busy, 6 games. You played every minute. Physically, how are you finding the A-League?
Yeah, I'm obviously loving my football at the moment, playing with a big smile on my face, and yeah, like I said, just not getting carried away. Enjoying. Obviously, the results are coming our way, but like I said, that's down to the boys. They've been absolutely fantastic, literally from the start of the season to now. So it's a positive time, yeah.
Big part of the success of the team's been the defence and yourself and Jura. No Jura this week for the trip to Perth with the suspension he's picked up. Will that change anything as far as you're concerned?
I think we're obviously working on a few things with obviously the system, tactics, probably changing a few things. But you know, we've got players who can step up to the plate like they have shown all season. So with the manager, he's got a headache with who's going to play. I think with the back, is he going to change a few things going forward? But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does.
As far as where you are on the table now, I mean, you're firmly ensconced in the top 6. There's an 11-point gap back now. Do you look back at all now, or are you always looking forward to try and climb the table rather than who's coming up behind?
Listen, honestly, we just take one game at a time. And like I said, we've been doing that all season. And obviously Perth is the next game for us, so we're going to concentrate on that. And that's the only focus.
They're top, but do you gain confidence in the way you played against them here in Wellington in that 1-1 draw, which could have gone your way had that red card not been given late on?
Listen, we treat everybody the same respect, like we did against Central Coast Mariners. I think anybody can beat anybody in the league, and they've shown that all season. Anything can happen. If you're not on your A game, you'll get caught out. So for us, we go there with the same mentality that we believe we can win, and we'll be on the front foot and getting after them.
With Dura out this week, there will be a bit of speculation about who will wear the captain's armband. I mean, you have captained a few times and a few teams throughout your career. Is that something you've already maybe put your hand up for consideration? No,
that's obviously the manager's choice to who he wants to give that to. But for me, there's plenty of leaders on the pitch, and I think the only focus we are on about is just to win the game. So it doesn't matter about who's going to be captain. Just get the job done.
Mark's mentioned the good away form that you guys have had this season. Can you pinpoint anything that maybe away from the training paddock, even whether it's around the hotel or something that you guys are doing that's giving you that team gelling, whatever it is, when you're away from home?
Yeah, I think you look at the togetherness, the team spirit that we've got. We're a very close knit squad, and I think that shows on and off the pitch. The lads spend a lot of time together, and when you do that, I think it shows on the pitch, and that definitely has been the case in a lot of games when. People might have found it being tough on the pitch. There's always the rest of the lads to get around them and help, and I think it's a good environment to be around here.
Had your private life written about a lot over the last few weeks. How have you kind of dealt with that personally?
I've just got fantastic teammates. For me, all I care about is my football and what I do on the pitch. So for me, it's I'm enjoying my football, and thanks to my teammates and the staff, been fantastic.
Hasn't been a distraction at all for the team?
I'm just happy with the wins and keep them coming, and I'll be happy.
Just talk about Perth, the top their strike force, the Kilkenny and Castro named the team of the week, and Andy Keogh. How do you confront an informed trio like that?
Yeah, I think all season they've been clinical. They've been top. They're top players. Listen, they're there for a reason, and it'll be a tough ask, but we'll go out there same mentality again and to do our best.
Sorry, we're over. Can I just ask you a couple of things? The team's in a good spot halfway through the season. What do you need to do to make the playoffs?
Continue what we're doing. I think changing nothing, and just stick to what we're. Obviously, stick to the basics is what we're doing at the moment, and yeah, the team spirit's there, and the fight's definitely there. So we'll just take one game at a time and enjoy the ride.
They're playing Perth next, and they've only lost one, so they're still the benchmark team. And how do you beat them?
Yeah, like I said before, they're tough for a reason. They've been fantastic all season. Some quality players who can hurt you if you give them time and space, and for us we have to get about them, and I think the main thing is just focus on ourselves instead of any other side, and that's what we will be doing, and the players are full of confidence, I think, off the back of the last results, so hopefully we'll go there and take the game to them.
Goalkeeper Curto's efforts have been praised, especially against Melbourne City. How good is he as the last line of defence?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for us it's been great having the strikers for us starting, obviously defending out, and all season they've been fantastic. They help the midfield, and obviously when we're called upon at the back, and to have a last line of defence, Philippe, who's been outstanding, as well as Ollie when he's stood up to the plate as well. But like last game, he's made some crucial saves, and yeah, he's been fantastic for us when being called upon.
How are you finding the level of competition compared to the likes of the Premier League?
It's a complete different ball game out here. It's obviously a transition league, but the players are just getting better and better out here. You can see every game you get tested, especially for a defender at the back. You're coming against the best marquee players out each side, so it's definitely a good challenge for myself and my teammates. But yeah, I'm relishing every opportunity, so I love it.
Contract. Oh, you've played against some of the biggest clubs in the world. What characteristics or similarities do you see in the Phoenix?
Everyone's just trying to get to the next level and obviously win, the winning mentality, and that's what everyone wants to do here, create history. So for us to be part of that now is what we're aiming for.
Contract-wise, what do you like about Wellington, and are you considering staying?
For me, all I care about is my games at the moment, playing and just winning. Enjoy my football. So yeah, I've got a contract here, and at the end of the season we'll see what happens.
And last question is just your personal life's been in the media recently. Not getting into details, has that impacted your playing at all?
No, listen, my main thing is just winning games on the pitch, and all I care about is my football and happy days. We're doing all right.
The game's at midnight New Zealand time, so how you guys kind of combat that? I guess you're travelling earlier, is that one way?
You guys just better stay up. We'll be ready for it.
It doesn't affect you?
No, not at all. Definitely not.
What are your thoughts on not being back at Westpac till March 17th?
It just gives opportunity to try a few other places and see the fans in different part of the country. So happy days.